Um, yeah, ignore that. That just happened right up there. Welcome to. I'm holding my way too close to my face. Welcome to FTL, faster than light, or fat turtle love, depending on how you want to think about it. So, I do actually like play the game, like, more than habitually. I guess it's all I have to do in school. But for the people who don't know what FTL is all about, let's head into the tutorial. So, hopefully it didn't just crash. Hopefully, there we go. Welcome to FTL. You are a captain of a Federation starship on a very important mission. Federation is currently being torn apart by vicious rebels. Your ship is carrying vital data vital to the defense of the Federation. You'll be traveling through dangerous sectors of the galaxy with the rebel fleet in hot pursuit. Make it to the exit beacon of each sector before the rebels can catch you. Alright, so this is the ship, the Kestrel. This is basically what the game looks like. There we go. Sorry, I got a text. So this is the Kestrel, the little game view. Down here, there's shields, engines, oxygen, medbay, weapons. This is the reactor. All these things over here that need green bars, get these green bars from the reactor. Like dual lasers. It takes one, and it if you watch the reactor, it sure takes it from the reactor. And they all have hotkeys, like shields is A, engine is S. It basically follows like the middle line of the keyboard, and then for the weapons, like down here, it has hotkeys 1, 2, 3, 4, and then drones, which we'll get into later, have different hotkeys. These are subsystems. I was actually just about to bring that up. They don't need power from the reactor, but like they still get damaged and stuff. Well, like it should. And then whenever you hover over whatever it is, it'll light up. Like I'll hover over the pilot thing. See, it turns yellow. And up here you have your shields, your fuel, your missiles, your drone parts, your hull, which is your health, and your scrap. Scrap is the money. Sorry, I got another. It's really awkward because I got a text and I don't know what to do whenever I get one. Anyway, whenever your hull runs out, you're done. That's like you've lost. That's pretty much how that goes. Oh no, looks like things have been powered down. Whenever they're green, they're powered. Whenever they're white like that, they're unpowered. So just left click. You left click however many times you need it. Unless it's shields, they take 2 no matter what. They'll explain that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, if you have the engines depowered, it's not going to help you at all. So look at that. Left click to put it on, right click to take it away. Oh no, my engines are now critical. Since it has 2 here, I took 2 damage. So I can take my crew, send them over there to fix it. There are 2 different ways to like pause the game. There's spacebar, which I'm probably going to be using more, or there's middle click, or like if you have that scrolling thing and you just click it in, it'll pause and unpause the game. So yeah, they can repair stuff. I don't know if this. We'll just put everybody on every station, just cause it'll help me explain this to you. you can like man a system. You know, leave Mara out of there for a second. They're these things. These yeah, like in the description at the very bottom where it's a status, it'll say, like if there's nobody in it, it'll say currently unmanned, which is whenever it has like this like shaded out like person looking thing. And then over here, like I have somebody in the weapons room and it is manned by the crew. So whenever I move him over here, it becomes manned. Anyway, it's common sense. I don't know why I bothered explaining it that much. Fighting low oxygen fire will hurt everybody, which is what it does. Awesome, you've repaired, and they'll try to repair themselves to, like if it had one like this, whenever it repaired, it would try to just get one. Like it'll try to maintain the way that you want it to stay. So, yeah, like with, it's talking about how you can man stuff. Oh no, fire! If you can left click on the doors to open them, and left click to close them, or you can hit Z to open all the doors inside. I'm gonna pause it for this. If you double tap Z, it'll open all the airlocks as well, but don't do that because that's not a good idea. And then if you hit X, it'll close all the doors. Now they're talking about jumping, but I wanted to get into this real quick. Whenever you have a system that's manned, it'll get a little bit of a boost. Like, see, up here I have my evade at 20% because I have somebody on the pilot and I have somebody on the engines. If I get him out of the engines, it drops to 15. Put him back in, it goes back up to 20. And then you need a pilot in order to jump, which is what we're going to be doing. One jump takes one fuel, so just hit jump. This is the beacon map. Wherever it has these connecting lines is where you can jump to. I guess that makes a lot more sense. So you would left click on the beacon that you're going to go to it. Alright, and it'll have, whenever you make it to a new location, it'll have like an event. And there's blue options are rare. They involve like having certain upgrades and stuff or certain equipment, and you should just pick it a lot of the time. Alright, so there it taught you about the spacebar and middle click to pause. And yeah, now it's talking about powering up the weapons, which I did earlier. Then right click to depower, obviously. If you left click it, or, well, you can right click to like detarget, or just hit 1, it'll, and what I usually do is I go after the shields first, so we'll do that. It's telling us to like target a place and then unpause. So we've targeted, and alright, so we fired 2 shots, but they have 2 shields. So it does that, but they have 1 shot, and we have 1 shield. So it doesn't go all the way through our shields. It'll like hollow them out for a second. But like, basically what I would need here is I would need 3 shots to get through the shields with just a basic laser. Actually, basic laser only does 1 shot. And anyway, so with shields, every 2 power that you have, like that, every 2 like hollow thing, every 2 hollow things takes 2 bars from the reactor, and it gets you like 1 extra shield. You can have up to 4 shields. Oh, look at that, we were given an Artemis. It's a missile launcher. Missiles go through all enemy shields. So we retarget the Artemis, and there we go. Okay, so fired 1 shot. it says it does 2 damage. Since I targeted the shields, it damaged the shields. Damage is orange, and then like broken is red. So since I did 2 damage, I took 2 health off of their max. You'll notice that like all the extra little enemies will have health as well. Keep that in mind for any tactics that I might use later on. But yeah, basically you do that and you win. And you destroy the pirate ship. As salvage, you gain some scrap and a weapon. You'll never get 100 scrap. Don't get used to seeing that. And we got a halberd beam. So, things that won't fit in there to put in your cargo. So we'll just do that. And then the halberd beam requires 3 power, and we only have 2. So we go into the ship option. We have 110 scrap to spend. This is where you can buy things for the reactor. Technically, we don't need anything. Like, you can left click, right click, same thing as usual. Left click on this. Actually, let's get one of those. 2 of those. That way. And then, like now, we'll have 4 max weapon control, because it has the 2 from before, and then we just bought 2 more. Then down here, we'll have an extra power bar, because we bought a power bar. Alright, and then I re-equip the dual lasers, and then we can equip the halberd beam. And then there you go. It's telling you about reordering your weapons. Basically what happens is if your weapons room gets damaged, they get damaged from right to left. So, keep all your important stuff to the left. And that's it. So, and that was the tutorial. So, go into new game. We got the Kestrel. There are 9 ships that you can have total, each with a layout B. On the computer that I play this the most on, I have all 6 of these. We're gonna work on getting everything. So, yeah, I hope you guys tolerated the tutorial, and see you next time on FTL. Later.